Bronny James, um, um, it's been a lot of just this whole season, just the attention, quote unquote, uh, around Bronny James. A lot of just more so just negative, in my personal opinion, from the media. Um, a lot of media personalities and just people in general, saying he's in the NBA because of politics and nepotism, and he's not good enough, and he's not, you know, capable of playing in the NBA. And I've seen him since his days at Sierra Canyon, and I just him, also this LeBron James son, debatably greatest basketball player ever. In my personal opinion, he's LeBron's. I put LeBron at number two all time. But Bronny James could always play the game. He's just this is a guy whose father is a savant of the game, so he has the IQ to play. He's an athletic. He has athleticism. He has the want to to get better, to put in the work. So to me, that's the formula for success. Regardless of whether you want to say he becomes an all-star or role player, seventh, sixth to eighth guy off the bench or whatever. I think that he has the recipes of success. Um, I did think that him maybe staying in college a little bit longer could have helped him in terms of his development of his game and things of that nature. But he could play. I've always been from the get-go like this. He can play. He can play at this level. He can play, and so it's good to see a lot of in recent time the fruits of his labor. Showing him having some good showings in the G League. They sent him out the G League, scored 30, had some other good games, and then last night against the Milwaukee Bucks, one of the better teams in the Eastern Conference, 17 points, had about 3 assists or so. The kid can play. You know what I'm saying? He's shown me the fastest time. Again that he can play at this level. Um, I just think it's again, you know, a lot of just in my personal opinion, a lot of envy, jealousy. LeBron being the first NBA to have play this long, to be as great of a player he is. He's in his 22nd season, still breaking records. Doing unprecedented things. And I think a lot of people are just envious of that, in my personal opinion. And that's where the negative energy has been going as it pertains to, Bronny James, and, they're trying to attack his son now and things of that nature. Stephen, obviously situation that, LeBron confronted Stephen A and all that type stuff. My personal opinion, I do think, because I watch. I'm a fan of Stephen A. I like the Stephen A. Do I agree with every opinion of his? No, I don't agree with every opinion of anybody, right? But I did think that there was some times he made some comments that was overly critical. Just my opinion, he was a bit overly critical of Bronny in certain aspects, and I think he could have, I guess, I just didn't think it was necessarily warranted. But he's shown it. You know what I'm saying? Bronny James has shown, what I'm saying, last night that he can play, that he belongs in the NBA. He just needs the repetitions. This is what I've been saying throughout the year. Just give him the reps, man. Nobody plays perfect. anytime throughout the media when they would show Bronny James, they would show him make when he makes the mistakes and turns the ball over, and to just kind of glorify times when he makes the, you know the bad lights, the low lights. They would showcase that, and you know that's the media has so much power. That's what they do when they're trying to create an image or a narrative about a player, something like that. I don't show last night when he's finishing with just ridiculous finishes, whether it's with the left, the right floater, pull up threes off the screen, off the pick and roll. Like these are NBA pro moves. You know what I'm saying? Showcase that. You know, so I wish Bronny the best. I wish him to continue having success. I think he's a guy who can play in this league for a long time, um, and be successful. So, well wishes to Bronny. I wish him continued success, man.